I have to say, we don't tend to play a lot of dungeon crawls or games where there's huge boss battles and a lot of fighting. We tend towards more family weight games and things that are more of a Euro style game. But for a family weight game that does have some battling of monsters, our favorite is Horrified. And the cool thing about this game is, well, first of all, it's pretty easy to learn and it's easy to jump into, so it's a very welcoming game for a lot of people. But the great thing is that you can change the difficulty level based on how many monsters you add into the game. You know, when you start out, maybe you go against 2 of the big bad guys and ease your way into it. But then 3 seems to be the sweet spot where you can add different monsters and different combinations that changes the game every time and adds different levels of difficulty. The other thing that I've noticed about this game is it feels like the player count can change the difficulty as well. If you play with, say, 3 players, your players can kind of spread out around the board a little bit, and so you're not getting hit by those monsters every single turn. But if you play with more players, basically every turn somebody's going to be getting hit by one of these bad guys. And I think that kind of ramps up the difficulty a little bit when you play it with a few more players. But Horrified, excellent game, one of my top 10 of all times. I love it. I'm not a huge co-op fan, but this one is my favorite co-op of all time. Happy Friday.